The city breeze, a beast of steel and glass, and inside its arteries, we move, oblivious. For Lily, it was just another Tuesday, another ride up to the 25th floor. Lost in the endless scroll of her phone, the familiar hum of the elevator was just background. Noise to her life, a constant, reliable presence, until it wasn't. A sudden, violent jolt, a mechanical groan that seemed to tear through the very fabric of the building. Then silence, and darkness, the kind of absolute black that swallows sound, swallows thought, swallows hope. The emergency light flickered on, a single, weak eye in the suffocating dark, casting long, dancing shadows. Her reflection in the polished steel walls was a stranger's, wide-eyed and pale. The first hour was marked by a frantic, buzzing energy, pressing the alarm button, a useless prayer to a deaf God, shouting until her throat was raw, her voice swallowed by the insulated shaft, prying at the steel doors with manicured fingers, the cold, unyielding metal marking her desperation. The first day bled into the second. The dim cycle of the emergency light became her sun and her moon. Time warped, stretching and compressing. Moments of clarity were ambushed by waves of panic. Flashbacks flickered behind her eyes, uninvited home movies of a life she'd taken for granted. A picnic with her parents. Her boyfriend's goofy smile. The scent of rain on a summer afternoon. These memories were both a comfort and a torture, ghosts of a world just inches away, yet utterly unreachable. Her phone, once a window to the world, was now just a dead, black rectangle, a useless totem of a connected life. By the third day, a profound weakness had set in. Thirst was a fire in her throat. Her body ached, a dull, persistent complaint. Resignation was beginning to seep into the cracks of her resolve. Was this it? A tiny steel box, her final resting place? And then, a sound. Faint, distant, but undeniable. A scraping, a voice. Adrenaline, a final, desperate surge, flooded her system. She scrambled to her feet, her legs trembling, and hammered on the doors with what little strength she had left. "Hello, I'm in here, help me." Her voice was a ragged whisper, but it was enough. The noises grew louder, closer. A sliver of light pierced the darkness, a blinding promise. A crowbar wedged into the gap, and with a final, groaning screech, the doors were forced apart. Faces, worried faces, bathed in light. Looking down at her, the world rushed back in a cacophony of sound and light. As they lifted her onto the stretcher, the brightness was almost painful, a stark contrast to the gloom she'd grown accustomed to. The last thing she saw before her eyes closed was the empty elevator, its doors gaping open like a silent, waiting mouth. She was free,